Uranus is a planet whose name we've been pronouncing incorrectly for years, and astronomers are now suggesting we rethink the way we say it. While most people stress the second syllable, turning it into the unfortunate Uranus, it's actually meant to be pronounced with the emphasis on the first syllable, Uranus. While this small change doesn't drastically alter its sound, it does help the planet shed its less than flattering reputation as a punchline for jokes. Interestingly, Uranus almost had a much more regal name when it was first discovered. Early astronomers had plans to name it after King George III, bestowing it with the title George, which would have lent it a much more kingly association. However, this decision was later reversed, leaving us with the planet's current name, Uranus. When it comes to space exploration and the economics of space missions, the numbers involved are truly mind-boggling. The cost of launching a spacecraft or a mission into space is astronomical, quite literally. In 2016, specialists calculated that it cost approximately $10,000 to send just 1 pound of cargo into space. Fast forward a few years, and the cost has skyrocketed even further. For example, NASA's Cygnus spacecraft, which delivers supplies to the International Space Station, incurs a jaw-dropping cost of over $43,000 per pound of cargo. Even SpaceX, known for its innovative approach to space travel, charges about $27,000 per pound for its newer spacecraft models. To put that into perspective, the next time you're in an airport and complaining about paying $5 for a bottle of water, imagine if that bottle were in space. Its price tag could range anywhere from $9,000 to $43,000. Fortunately, you don't actually have to buy water in space because there's plenty of water out there already, hiding in some unexpected places. While we once thought water was rare in the universe, we've since discovered that water ice is abundant throughout the solar system. From comets to asteroids, water ice is scattered in all kinds of celestial bodies. Even Mercury and the Moon, two of the driest places imaginable, have water ice trapped in craters and regions that are perpetually shadowed. These discoveries mean we might not have to lug expensive water bottles into space after all. Future space colonies could mine their own water from nearby sources. Mars, our next big frontier for human exploration, has ice hidden at its poles, beneath layers of surface dust and frost. This ice could one day serve as a critical resource for astronauts living on the red planet. But Mars isn't the only celestial body in our solar system with ice. Some of the smaller moons and dwarf planets also have significant amounts of water. For example, Saturn's moon Enceladus has geysers that shoot out water vapor, hinting at a vast ocean beneath its icy crust. Similarly, the dwarf planet Ceres, located in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, is thought to have a layer of water ice just beneath its surface. But perhaps the most intriguing candidate for finding liquid water, and potentially even life, is Jupiter's moon Europa. Beneath its thick, icy shell lies an ocean that might be deeper than any on Earth. In fact, Europa could hold twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined. Scientists believe that, with its liquid water, Europa is one of the most promising places in our solar system to search for signs of life. The search for water and life in space has led to some remarkable discoveries. Back in 2009, astronomers exploring a massive cloud of gas and dust near the center of our galaxy stumbled upon something unexpected. They found a chemical called ethyl formate, which, believe it or not, is responsible for the flavor of raspberries and has a scent reminiscent of rum. But the surprises didn't stop there. Another nearby region was found to be rich in ethyl alcohol, the same alcohol found in beverages here on Earth. In fact, there's so much alcohol in this region that it could provide every person on Earth with 300,000 pints of beer every day for the next billion years. While it's unlikely we'll be harvesting this interstellar alcohol anytime soon, it's a fascinating reminder of the strange and unexpected things we can find in space. While we're discovering distant wonders in the cosmos, scientists have also been conducting experiments closer to home. One of the most ambitious scientific endeavors in recent years was the creation of a black hole, right here on Earth. Of course, this black hole wasn't a planet-devouring monster like the ones we picture in deep space. Instead, it was created in a lab as part of an effort to study the mysteries of black holes and test some of the theories proposed by the late Stephen Hawking. A team of researchers in the Netherlands used atoms to simulate the conditions around a black hole's event horizon, the point beyond which nothing can escape. They observed a surge in temperature and a ring of infrared radiation, which closely resembled the phenomenon of Hawking radiation. While studying black holes in space remains a distant goal, these lab experiments bring us one step closer to understanding these enigmatic objects. The mysteries of space don't stop there. Believe it or not, you can actually be allergic to the moon. During the final Apollo mission, astronaut Jack Schmitt became the first professional scientist to set foot on the lunar surface. As a trained geologist, Schmitt collected rock samples that revealed new information about the moon's magnetic field and volcanic history. However, Schmitt also had a personal discovery: he was allergic to moon dust. This fine, gritty powder stuck to his suit and skin, causing irritation to his sinuses, eyes, and throat after he removed his helmet. For a couple of hours, Schmitt experienced a sneezing fit and other allergic reactions, proving that even in space, allergies can strike. Neutron stars are another awe-inspiring phenomenon in the universe. These incredibly dense objects are formed when massive stars collapse under their own gravity, leaving behind a core made almost entirely of neutrons. Just a teaspoonful of neutron star material would weigh more than the entire human population combined. To match the density of a neutron star, all of humanity would need to be compressed into a space the size of a sugar cube. Neutron stars are among the most extreme objects in the universe, offering a glimpse into the immense forces at play in space. When we think of space, we often picture Earth and the Moon as relatively close together. However, the distance between them is far greater than most people realize. In fact, you could fit all the planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, between Earth and the Moon. The average distance between the two celestial bodies is about 240,000 miles, and even after adding up the diameters of all the planets, there would still be about 5,000 miles to spare. In 2011, scientists made a groundbreaking discovery: a massive reservoir of water located in the depths of space. This reservoir, which holds the equivalent of 140 trillion times all the water in Earth's oceans, could supply every person on Earth with enough water for the next 20,000 planets. Located near a quasar, a massive black hole drawing in matter and emitting energy, this water was formed by energy waves colliding hydrogen and oxygen atoms together. The discovery was made approximately 12 billion light-years away, providing a glimpse into the early universe. Space also has its share of visual wonders. In 2015, NASA's Curiosity rover captured the first-ever sunset on Mars. Contrary to what you might expect, Martian sunsets aren't red, they're a beautiful shade of blue. The dust in Mars' atmosphere acts as a filter, allowing blue light to pass through while blocking warmer colors like red, orange, and yellow. This stunning visual reminds us that space is full of surprises, often defying our expectations. Venus, our closest planetary neighbor, also has some peculiar characteristics. While Earth takes 24 hours to complete a full rotation, Venus takes a whopping 243 Earth days. Even more strange, Venus spins in the opposite direction to most planets. Despite its slow rotation, Venus orbits the Sun in just 225 Earth days, making a year on Venus shorter than its day. These oddities make Venus one of the most fascinating planets in the solar system. The night sky may seem like a vast, star-filled expanse, but have you ever wondered why it's not completely covered in stars? This question was first posed by the German astronomer Heinrich Wilhelm Olbers, and it's known as Olbers' paradox. If the universe were infinite, unchanging, and eternal, we should see stars in every direction, with no dark spaces at all. However, astronomers like Edwin Hubble discovered that the universe is expanding, and the cosmic background radiation left over from the Big Bang suggests that the universe is about 13.8 billion years old. Many stars are simply too far away for their light to reach us, explaining the dark patches in the sky. During the Apollo 16 mission, astronaut Ken Mattingly had a bit of a scare when he lost his wedding ring. The whole crew searched the spacecraft for days but to no avail. Finally, during a spacewalk, Mattingly's ring was spotted floating out of the hatch door. Fortunately, fellow astronaut Charles Duke managed to catch it before it drifted off into space. Mattingly's ring isn't the only personal item left in space, there's even a toothbrush floating somewhere up there. Mercury, the smallest planet in our solar system, has long been a mystery to scientists. Despite its size, Mercury is the second densest planet after Earth, and it's actually getting denser. For a long time, scientists believed that only Earth had tectonic activity, but the Messenger spacecraft's 2016 flyby of Mercury revealed fault scarps,